So I was going to do a time lapse of me building this thing, but I set up the camera in the sun and didn't realize it had overheated until I'd already built half of it. So I'll show you what I got so far. And this is coming to the end of the day. I'm not going to finish it this weekend, but that's okay. Let's take a look. All right, so I've got all the pallets broken down into the staves and planks like I kind of showed in the previous video. I've been mixing through this, trying to find good stuff. Anyways, so I ended up going with this style here. The bottom is pretty much what it's going to be, that decking there. And I went with skip planking here instead of covering that with a membrane because I couldn't find the membrane I thought I had. The walls are made out at 23 on center, 24 on center technically. Um, and they're made up like a normal like wall in a house or a shed or whatever. And then instead of using sheathing, because I didn't have any in this setup, seemed reasonable to not do that. I went with tar paper, and then I just have strapping made up of the planks from the pallets, and then the siding will be board and batten style vertically here. It looks rough now, but I'll cover over the screws with little strips and clean it up. I'm not really sure if I'm going to paint it or if I'm going to do some other treatment to the outside. But either way, that's going to be how it looks. And then the front will have like an inset and then a barn door style opening. And then the top will come up at an angle from the back here towards the front, probably about a foot and a half maybe pitch. That's why I left this open so that the next section of slats can kind of cover over that whole side. So it's a little bit, it looks less like just a cap on top, basically. The back, I have yet to do that piece. I kind of ran out of time. It takes a long time to pare down wood like this, and I didn't even do sanding or anything like that because that's really not necessary for this kind of construction, this kind of structure. I may come back with like a blowtorch and clean off some of the extra burrs and whatnot. I'm not. I might whitewash it. I'm not really sure what color. I might just. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Anyhow, so that's what I've got done. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and the next day, so I probably won't have time to get anything more done on it. If you like this kind of content and want to see how this mess turns into an actual functional woodshed, please like and subscribe and follow along and all the other stuff people always ask for. So, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad considering weekend project time and whatnot. So, guys, I appreciate you following along.